Today we're going to be talking about some tag teams that you need in WWE 2K24. And there's just about 5-6 tag teams that I came up with from the top of my head. I've made videos like this before. The last one that we did, you guys enjoyed it. I thought to myself, let's do it again. Let's go on ahead and give them some more tag teams. Some of these are going to be a little bit more obvious. Some of these will also be some fantasy ones that I went ahead and created. Let's go on ahead and get into it. So the first one, I made a quick video on this one. If you guys want to go on ahead and check it out, I'm not going to touch too much on it. That is Awesome Truth. You guys can go on ahead and create this tag team. If you haven't yet, go and watch that video, and that video should teach you how to get them and 8-Town Under as well, the SmackDown and Raw tag team champs. So like I said, I'm not going to touch too much on it, but just to remind you guys that we do have videos on that as well. And then here as well, you have Crime Time. Make sure you guys go on ahead and get this from Dr. Gorilla Nuts, one of my favorite tag teams to use in this game with the moveset. Everything is included here. So make sure you guys go on ahead and get that. I went ahead, put them in there. You guys can use the all-night entrance setting for them as well. And just to touch up on a little bit of the stuff that they do right now, I just have generic stuff with the Teddy Long theme song and the all-night entrance. It's something that I do look on changing, as I just learned how to do Titantron movies, so you can definitely do stuff like that as well. And one that has been a little bit teased, and I was like, oh, I think I would love the idea of this, and that is the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. So I'm not sure how I would do this with the entrance, but I went ahead, took out Ivy Nile, added Chad Gable, as Ivy Nile really doesn't look, or Ivy Nile doesn't really look like she's in there with the Creed brothers at this point. So I don't know, I could see a heel tag run with Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. I think I would really enjoy that. And one thing I did do to Alpha Academy, I went ahead and left them like this, because this is what I think is going to end up like in the future anyway. They're just going to be pin eaters, unfortunately, because I really like Otis, but this is just the way it's going to go. We're going to have Maxine, Otis, and Akira Tozawa, so we'll see how that ends up. And one tag team that I did do, and you guys can go on ahead and just do whatever you want with this one. Obviously, if you watch AEW, you know that there's something called the Elite. I went ahead and did my own. I did John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, who are two former WWE guys, and added Kenny Omega just because I'm a really, really big fan of Kenny. So I thought that this was a W tag team. You could do it however you like, man. I just went ahead and used the OC trio entrance setting. You can go on ahead and use this for whatever, you know. It's just something I figured I'd throw in there. I wasn't going to show this one, but we obviously stumbled upon it, so let's go on ahead and talk about it, you know. So this is another one that you guys can go on ahead and do. This is from Iconic 2K, and the Kenny Omega was from Defrect, so you guys can go on ahead, check those out. But this is a tag team that I am currently using right now. And Latino World Order, I went ahead, took out Santos Escobar, just Rey Mysterio, Joaquin Wilde, and Cruz del Toro, and Zelina Vega. You guys can go on ahead and add Carlito, Dragon Lee to that if you want to from the community creations. But I'm probably going to end up waiting till we get that DLC, because that's what I'm really excited for. So just something to throw out there as well. And I added something called New Legacy, and this is one that I really like. As you guys know, these are second and third generation wrestlers, and Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Charlotte Flair. So I thought I'd add a woman to go on ahead in there and spice it up. I really like this tag team. I think it's cool. If I can get Cody Rhodes a different attire just to run with this tag team for a while, I think it would be fun to see Randy, Cody, and Charlotte Flair, you know, dominating the scene. As Charlotte Flair, as you guys know, dominant beast. I just thought that this tag team fits in perfectly. This is something that I'd be down to see later once Cody Rhodes cools down a little bit. So I don't know, just my 2 cents with this one. I really like this one for some odd reason, but I figured just going ahead and throw that one in there. I got the Street Profits right here with Bianca Belair. Imagine if we can get a heel run with the Street Profits and Bianca Belair without Bobby Lashley. I think they would get over personally, because I just don't know, man. The whole pride thing is really not hidden, but you can make this happen in the game. Obviously, the Street Profits with Bianca Belair. I went ahead and put this together. I thought to myself, hey, this could actually be a cool thing that we could see, you know, sometime in the future. I feel like this was something that was maybe in the talks at one point, but obviously it didn't happen, as I think that they could possibly hold back Bianca Belair, because I think Angelo Dawkins being paired with Montez Ford is holding Montez back a little bit, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that in the near future we can see a Montez Ford, you know, run on his own, because he's shown some incredible athleticism, especially in the chamber. And lastly, 2K acts like the Usos never been a tag team before in this game. They deleted a bunch of their stuff. It just makes no sense. But you guys can go on ahead and make this a tag team again. Jimmy and Jay, I had them as a tag team before, but I really like Jay's single stuff that he is doing. So I told myself, you know what, I'm not going to use them as a tag team in universe mode, but this is something that you guys can go on ahead and use. Now, like I said, some of them were obvious, some of them were creative. You know, you can do whatever you want with these. Throw them in there, experiment, see what you like, see what you don't like. There's a lot of superstars that kind of mesh together in the game, so you can go on ahead, mess with those and experiment. Me personally, I like to keep my tag teams a little bit condensed because I'm not really a tag team guy as it is. I feel like they last too long, so I just maybe do one tag team match a show and just keep it moving. I'm not a big tag team guy, so this is something that you guys can go on ahead, put together, see which ones you like, see which ones you don't like. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want another one of these, let me know down below. Personally, I like putting these tag teams together and just checking things out, how they would work in real life. So I'm going to catch you guys. Peace.